Welcome to Piano Video Lessons Year 1, Unit 4. First, a big thanks to all of my patrons for your continued support. It means so much to me. Click the info card to find out about the benefits of becoming a patron. In today's lesson, we're going to learn Andantino by Kohler, and we're going to do a musical analysis of the piece.
So I'm going to teach you a piece today called Andantino by Kohler, Christian Louis Heinrich Kohler to be specific. He was a German composer, and this is a classical it's a classical piece of music that is commonly used in piano teaching. And we're going to first look at the left hand. We're going to see that we have a broken left hand C chord in the first 4 bars. So we're back to reading music again, but wow, can you start to really see these chords now? Before we might have just been looking to see, oh, it goes up, 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 it skips, skip, skip. I know it's 5, 3, 1, but oh, it's a C chord. I know C chord. I know you very well. I've played you in Happy Birthday and Amazing Grace. I understand how to harmonize you. I did a finger gym. So I'm not reading these notes as C, E, G. I'm reading them as a root position C chord. And now on the next line, oh, look at this. It's my G chord from close voicing. So look, just G, B, D, but G, B, D. G is on the top. So I have a full measure of this G chord. And now on the next line, what do we have? C, E, G. Oh, we have another C chord repeating in the left hand. So this is really the purpose of this Unit 4, is to start getting you to read the notes as combinations of bigger ideas, not just note, note, note. It's chords, it's phrases, it's bigger things. Okay, last line here. We start off with this crazy thing where it's not a C chord. So I'm going to circle it right now because your hand is going to be so happy that it's been playing chords that it's going to go, wait a minute, that's not a whole chord. That's just three notes that are from the C chord. It's just E, G, E. Oh, okay, I can do it. And then a C chord just to really tease you. So here we have C chords for this full line. And then when we get here, we're going to have E. And so you might even want to write a 3 in there just to really make sure that you don't play a 5, because I'm betting that 80% of you are going to play a 5 right there if you don't really watch out. So starting here, and then a C chord again, and then back to that G root position, first inversion chord, and then finishing off with part of our C chord, just the last 2 notes, just the C and the E. Now the melody for the right hand. Hold 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2 skips here. This is a C chord. Ha ha ha. Now piano. Same notes, little echo of what we just played. Now mezzo forte. So in here we have C chord going up, C chord going down, and back up again. And then we're going to use 4, 2, and C. That might be a little tricky too. You kind of get into a C chord pattern. You might find that your 4, 2 is not really what wants to play right there, especially because we switch to this first inversion G chord at the same time as we play 4, 2. So you might notice by the circles that I've made that line 4 is the one that might give you some trouble. So maybe you want to just give that some extra attention before you try to play it. A good thing to do before we begin to really play is to tap and count. So let's try that. Looking at line 1, we're going to have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And line 2 is the same. And line 3 is similar but different. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And the last line is every hand on every note. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I said every hand on every note. I meant every hand on every beat. Because we're counting to 3, we're not stopping on any longer notes. Okay, so let's try the first line, and we're going to just finger out the notes first, not playing out loud, just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Give that a try until you can just figure out the fingerings. You might just do it on a tabletop. Then you're not tempted to press the keys down. And then let's try to play it. did you also notice it says to play piano here, so softly? Now we're going to build up, adding more tone to this, and we're going to work out the fingerings here as well. So the right hand starts with 2, and the left hand starts with 5. I'll do it down here. 5, so we're opening up here for this G chord. And we'll just come through. We shouldn't have to think too much about this left hand because we're used to that G chord. Let's try it. Mezzo forte, medium loud, and for me it's really just normal weight. And now this next line is the same thing twice. So it's going to go 3, 5, 3, 1 at the same time as the chord. This is a little tricky. It's not too bad, but give it a try, fingering it through, and then try to play it. Go slowly if you need to. That's forte. That's piano. If you found that tricky, work it a few more times. Now, mezzo forte. Probably we should work through that first just with fingerings. So 3 and 1. This part here you really want to check it carefully how it fits. Oh, every beat has a finger that doesn't have any kind of feeling of natural movement to the next one. So you want to go super slow here. Just think it through. Really focus. Maybe just play that much, just 2 measures, and then do it again. Remember I said you had to make sure that the things are easy. Practicing should always be easy. So if that means going way slower, then go way slower. It may also mean staying slow and doing it again. And then you'll start after a number of repetitions, not 2, I just did it 2. After a few more repetitions, you'll start to notice that your fingers know what's happening. They're like, oh yeah, we know, you did this before, this feels good. And then try the next part. We're having 5, and then 4 with 3, and then 1 with 2, and then together, C major chord, C and C, E. So let's try the second part here. So 5 and 5, 3 with 4, 1 with 2, and then together. Keep it slow. Oh, and that wasn't really slow, was it? Keep it slow. So anything that gives you trouble, take it apart. Do it slower. Work on just one hand. Work on just the other hand. Work on saying finger numbers while you play. Play it slower. Play smaller sections. You can do it. So now we'll try the entire last line and focusing, paying attention to the feeling. And it's mezzo forte, which is how I was playing that. All right, so practice Andantino and get really comfortable with the fingerings and the sounds coming through there. In our next lesson, we're going to talk about melody writing, how composers come up with melodies and what works to build on a melody. Just a quick little lesson on melodies. So click like if you liked watching this video, and if it was helpful for you, please give me some comments in the comment section. Sometimes I'm not really sure how you found it or what you liked about it, or was it too long or was it too short, but feedback is always welcome. So please subscribe for more piano video lessons, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.